for the loud pop. Trashmans are back again. Mass Effect, the Legendary Edition. Resuming adventures in Mass Effect 1. As I said before, now that we got the full crew, we're gonna run on through and chat it up with everybody. Ooh, weird. Alright. So, we just got finished getting chewed out by Turian Council member and kind of congratulated by everybody else. Presley's still a piece of shit. I'm probably not gonna read these live, but Jesus, man. Shep, you gotta lay off the freaking Malamars, but your arteries are clogged. Hey, there's Caden. What's up, dude? Approach very creepily and slowly. Wait for him to turn.
Anything you need, Commander?
There's one put.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Off the record.
Alright. Let's label it officially off the record. Got something on your mind?
Straight up, there's something wrong with all of this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
Yeah, I hear that.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Back in Bot? What did they train you for?
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Element 0.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jeez. Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
You have friends, man?
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
To prevent leaks. Interesting.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bowl every night after dinner, play cards or memory games.
Oh.
There was this
That was a
girl
risque
named
choice.
who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich, but she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Oh, you have a crush, bro?
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
Dang. So are you sure they gooped you up bad in the womb?
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
It's a big galaxy, Lieutenant. Who knows what will come in handy?
If you say so, sir.
Tell me.
Besides, I've got my past squared away.
God damn it. I should have freaking went for the soft answer. Or the softball question, rather. Oh. Right in my quarters. Personal computer. Dear Diary. Rex is sick as fuck. You shot a guy in the face, and I loved it. Something wrong with me? Anyways, talk to you later, Diary. Best bud. Big Shep Dog. Open the doors. Jesus, Grayson. Be a little fucking faster on the switch next time, Doc. Louis? I'm just going in the same fucking room again. I'm trying to find the rest of my friends. Button open. Wobble swab down here. Oh, I think Liara is in here. No, but the doctor is.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Dr. Chukshwa, what do you know about Caden?
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain.
Oh my god.
There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Dang.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls.
Oh.
Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
I'm just saying, Doc, it's the efforts, and I can put them in.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
God help you.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Hey, there she is. What up, Lee? She cooking up, dog.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
She fucking rules.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
Yeah, you're wrong.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Dap it up.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Well,
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
I'm fascinated. Oh.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard.
Oh my gosh, no.
I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking?
Humans do
Oh,
jokes.
by the
Sorry.
goddess. How could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Sorry.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Rumors.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
No way.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits onto our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
Daughters is a weird term.
What happens to your partner after the union?
I don't know.
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
You think it would be something like the Ushanti or something?
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Oh. I dig on that. Huh. I'm gonna ask it. I'm gonna get real
Do
personal.
you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld.
Yeah, that's pretty
Union
stupid,
with
Shepard.
our own kind
Sure.
is no longer common. Not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit
Whoa.
racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained. Or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna be mean. We're gonna go with that's terrible.
How could anyone abandon their own child?
I
Well,
cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part.
Shepard,
It is
you could
possible
have had a
she wanted to
completely
be
different
part of
story.
my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Okay. Well, we gotta ask about old lady Hottie Benny.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
I'd have to leave you with that, but that's all the game gave me. Dr. Shock was always the greatest of pleasures. My god. My god. Alright. Who else is down here? Sleeper pods. Oh, cool. Get a little Codex EXP from that. Nice. That's my room again. This way. Come on, Fatty Shepherd. Ah, yeah. Rex and Tully should be down here. Oh, there's two. There's Tully. Oh, then Tully's down there. Alright, we're gonna talk to Boyo Rex.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Just be awesome. I don't want to
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan lived for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
They tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation?
Oh, and that's why they can't.
An
They
infection
can't get their
that makes
Gondo.
only a few in 1,000 children survive birth?
Jesus.
And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far.
Fuck, man.
Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Oh, what?
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Damn.
Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Fuck, man.
Are your people really dying?
Yes,
We're sure not
motherfucker, we're
getting
really
any
dying.
stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
Jeez, man. Fuck, man.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Hug you, Rex. Oh my god. It's bullshit. Ashley.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
Is this duty related, Chief?
No, sir. Well, maybe.
Go on.
I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due
What?
respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Because they're not alliance.
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You're out of fucking
That's
line.
enough, Chief. You always second guess your superiors?
Sir! No, sir.
Straighten that
I'm
shit
sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
up. Cut that shit. Cut that shit off real quick. If you ever question me. If you ever question me or my boy, especially
Commanders, nice work out there. I knew working with a Spectre would be better than life at CSAC.
You do?
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
Hell yeah.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Oh, thank me. Thank yourself for being awesome. Ashley?
Commander?
What are you doing?
Do you have a few minutes to
I'm
talk?
sorry, Commander. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I believe
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least, I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
Well,
That's between you and her.
Scuttlebutt says otherwise. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years.
maybe,
That's impressive.
maybe that could fucking get your fucking head out of your ass. Get your head into somebody else's headspace for a while.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
And finally, we're gonna go talk to our best Corian friend. And Tolly, what the hell are you up to, dude?
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
Yeah,
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
Oh shit. Crazy.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Tell me about it.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
Oh.
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
Huh.
This wasn't true AI
yeah.
research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
Oh, dang. Okay. Wow. So the more of them there are, the more creative they can be. That's crazy.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
Because it's not supposed to freaking be able
It was
to develop
inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Dang.
Tell me about your people.
Yeah, tell me
Our
about
lives
your
aren't
people. I was
easy.
literally...
Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
Oh, dang.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child.
Oh, wow.
If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births.
Oh my god.
Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
It's so...
That's
it
your
sounds
government.
fucking...
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative
Makes sense
to
when
serve on
shit's
the
really
Conclave and
fucked
make
up.
decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On
Someone's
matters that affect
purposely
an
fucking it
individual
up.
ship,
Jesus.
however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Whoa. What? Huh. I wish I could ask more about those 4 times, but I guess not.
I should go.
See you later.
Thanks for kicking it, Tally. Alright. So, that's some good crew chats. Fatty Shepherd. You freaking put together. Look at that posture. Straighten your back, dude. Lazy ship. Joker, take me back to the Citadel. I want 7 bacon
I prefer
cheeseburgers.
gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
Yeah, you want it.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
You know what?
I like to
Just
know
check.
my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet.
Fuck yeah.
Top of my class in flight school, I earned
Tell him.
all those commendations in my file. I earned every single one. Those
Let her
weren't
know.
given to me as charity for my disease.
Disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know?
I know about your.
Oh,
I
crap.
mean, I know about your bone disease,
Okay,
but
I've
new
got
chef down.
Froelich syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow. Too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack. It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Alright, well, tell me
I
about
need
it.
to know more about this Froelich syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
Oh.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
That's my boy.
I'm not
That's my
trying to
boy.
make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
Let's talk about church disease again. Shit. Let's fucking go in on it again, bro.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
No, it's not
You're
good.
dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
Alright. Alright, well,
How's the Normandy performing?
how's my
Is she
baby?
everything they said she'd be?
How's our baby?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I have to
Fucking
go.
heard that, my boy.
Alright, see ya.
God damn it, Joker's so goddamn cool. Presley, eat shit. I hope you get exploded. Alright. Now, let's get into solving some space crimes. Ash. Before we do that, actually, what is that on my journal? Gather tag, yeah, huh. I still have to go back and speak to the fan, maybe? And I gotta go talk to the reporter. Ooh, I don't think I got Fist OSD. Wah wah. Okay. Face scratch there. Pharaohs, your primary objective is to go to Zoo Hope Colony and investigate what what Saren is after. We'll go to the nearest one then. Jump over here real quick. Novidia? Novidia?
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Interesting. Oh, dang, this place. Alright, I'm not ready to go there yet. So, let's, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's just go back to the Citadel and see what, this person wants. Take us in, jokes. Nearly there, nearly there. Stop. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's go, Yara and Garrus.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Oh. Rear Admiral.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, Fifth Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander?
Nope.
I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. And the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is, Shepard? I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity.
Don't make sense.
I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
Okay, look. Your mama was a nurse, so she knows the color of my blood, motherfucker. She knows the color of a lot of things about me. One thing you don't do is salt my motherfucking ship.
This ship saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills for the same price we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no,
this man's ass.
We had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
Go ahead.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long.
Take your ass on, motherfucker. Go ahead. Go look at it.
Commander, I'm not happy.
Yeah,
Sounds like a fairly common situation.
Commander, I suggest you secure your mouth. It's going to get you in trouble.
Bitch, I'm a Spectre. You
Sign
ain't
that
gonna do
CIC.
nothing.
Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
So?
You don't expect me to rip out the CIC and redesign it, do you?
A proactive captain would try. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of LM0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy can be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment.
Ooh, oh. Ooh. Goddamn. I should have dumped points before this. I can't nerb. Back in. Wait, what's happening? I guess. Fuck you, dude.
I'm sorry you disapprove, sir.
You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
Damn it.
None, sir.
Very well. Your opinions have some merit, Commander. I'll take them into consideration when I write my report to the Joint Military Command. Not that I expect them to do anything about it. Too many interest groups have too much money invested in this. Commander Shepard?
Nah. We running that back. We running it back. That's some bullshit. Hell no. Hell to the no. Hell no. To the no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no. Yeah, we're going in all the way with our speech right now on that. Dump the rest into Spectre training and tactical armor. Fuck that. No. I'm mad as hell. I'm Shepard and I'm mad as hell. A-Dog. Sorry, Garrus. Let's roll. Probably should have had Ash with me. She's the one person who might be useful at this second. Fuck that. I'm running this shit back. I don't give a good goddamn. Fuck this guy.
Presley
That's
has
some
the deck.
bullshit. Run this man's jewels.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Yeah, no, I'll be
Commander
proper.
Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla, and the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
Captain Anderson made it clear to me that my assignment came from way up in the brass. They say jump, I say how high.
Remember that when I tell you to jump. I don't begrudge
Jump
the
these
politician's
jump on
decision
these
to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin.
Jump a sack of baby dicks, old nigga. Yeah,
The ship saved our lives a dozen times
An
over.
exaggeration. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turian. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long.
Hurry up. Hurry the fuck up. I got some shit to say to you this time.
Commander, I'm not happy.
Sounds like a fairly common situation.
Commander, I suggest you secure your mouth. Who designed that CIC? Putting the
secure
commander
your mouth
out on
around
everyone
it,
else is
motherfucker.
inefficient.
Fuck
What if
you.
he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
We trained for it.
There are no amateurs on this crew. They know to keep idle chatter minimized during combat, and I can bellow with the best DIs.
A fair point. I suppose the design has no chance of becoming standard. No need to worry about a generation of recruits learning things backwards.
I'm about to run your shit crazy, bro. I don't give a fuck if I have to play back through it again.
Make this thing able to
Fucking
move
make
without
you look
giving
a
itself
goofy
away.
bitch.
You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration
just nice
teams on
spawn,
enemy
nigga.
worlds.
Nice spawn, you
Normandy can
bitch
be
ass,
more
bro.
effective than the Solarian STG.
Said that shit nicer than a motherfucker to you.
That's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom.
It's not a fucking
And
warship,
we
dumb
need to
fuck.
talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari?
Bitch. You said you bitch.
Turians?
Still a bitch.
What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Ooh, you're lucky I can't get mad on it. They're allies.
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
God damn it. I wish I could say we need to kick ass. Fuck. Fucking fuck.
None, sir.
Very well. I don't agree with any of this, but your reasons seem sound.
Yeah,
I'll be
they
submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I planned.
Take
Good hunting, Commander
your
Shepard.
funky
Make
ass
us proud.
the fuck on, boy. That's what the fuck you should have said in the first motherfucking place. Shouldn't have had me had to restart a goddamn thing.
With all this exploration of Prothean culture, this must be like a survey for you, Lee.
Garrus, not right
Our
now.
travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
The loss of all this Prothean
Oh, sorry, Garrus.
technology is just
You
one
take
more
that off.
thing Saren will have to pay for.
Yep, gonna kick Saren right in the peener.
Commander Shepard?
Where do we need to run to now? How much money we got? Nah, that made me mad as hell. I was like, fuck that, no. I'm about to run this full shit crazy style. The Presidium elevator. Doodle. Yeah, so let's go up
In
to
other news,
Percy.
Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Suspicious. Not really, of Corpos.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Yeah, that's cool. I
Good day,
never
Commander.
talked to this
The human
person.
ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
Alright. Personal question.
What's
I
your
guess.
name? What do you do here?
My
time you
name
get
is
off work?
Cytheria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Oh, she was cool. Let's talk to this person in the MB lounge. Where are you at? Private Frederick.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secret.
Commander
Hey.
Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see you got my message.
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on the cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
Oh, dang.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive.
Oh, shit.
The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
No, don't pay.
You can't negotiate with criminals.
It's too late. I transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still
God
missing.
damn it.
And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
So
you want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Alright. Well, how'd you track the ransom in the fucking
How'd you
first place?
find out who was behind the ransom?
I have resources. Contacts and credits can go a long way, especially if you're willing to bend the rules. I already broke the law when I paid the ransom. This couldn't make things any worse.
Tell me about the kidnappers.
Anything you can tell me about the mercs who have your sister?
Pretty much what you'd expect. Rough, dangerous, and well-armed. Nothing a Spectre cannot handle, though.
Alright.
Don't worry. I'll bring your sister back.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right man for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
I'm not gonna say I don't want to get paid for this shit. Hook me up with some cash. Alright. Guess we'll go handle that then. I wonder if we can still access,
Allow me to be your guide.
I wonder if we can still access Fist's room. What locations, please? Corsdan. Corsdan. I hate that it always starts you backwards from there. Oh, Pulse is pumping in here still. Strap strip. Ah, FLub-up it. Can I hack the door, please? Oh, sweet. I can still access these rooms. Okay. Damn. I guess I missed the chance on fucking dropping that. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh! I was supposed to freaking convince him to give it to me, wasn't I? Oh, wah wah. Well, goob that up, crazy. You know what? I am hungies, so right now we will chill for a minute, watch some dancing. Oh, dang, it don't work. Oh, dang. Well, I can hear the music still, so there. And I believe if I do that, I can go. Alright, we will be right back. And we are back. Thank you for the cool dancing lady. Eat some, what do you even call it, stuff? Cereals. Watch a little South Park. And we're back to it. And that's how we do it. Alright. Let's get our buttons back up to the Presidium. Not the Presidium. CSEC? There we go.
Commander Shepard?
What? Whoa.
Khalees had been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News.
Oh, there.
Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
Alright, what's up?
What sort of questions?
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
Okay.
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that.
Whoa, what's up with your eyes? Ah!
Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
Ain't like that.
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public?
Oh,
Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
Miss Al-Jalani, I wear the Alliance uniform. And if you think anyone other than me says where the Normandy can go, you're sadly mistaken.
No offense intended, Commander. I'm sure you have to follow the orders of your superiors. Of course, now your superiors are aliens. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Oh my god, I might shut you. He was behind
Saren
Eden Prime.
instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says that Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics.
Oops.
Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Whoops. Whoopsie. Well, at least I got paid a little for it. Oh man, how much is my gun? Rock off.
Commander.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stock.
Show me the gun. Fuck. I am not even close. Jesus. Nope. We'll teleport elsewhere. We're headed down to the
breaking
dock.
news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Hades Gamma Cluster 2, alright. Jeez. Having to go around freaking saving a lot of people out here. Freaking getting more into space.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I remember Hades Gamma.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
That's right, stand down, bitch.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
God damn it!
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that. But you handled it the right way.
To be honest, I thought she was full of crap.
She was, but we can't say that. There's an art to dealing with the media. This won't happen again, Commander. We have a press corps so personnel don't have to deal with her kind of BS. There is one other matter, however. The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It makes the Spectres look bad. Your mention of him was politically inconvenient.
How angry was the Council?
About what you'd expect. Don't worry too much about it, Commander. They're always angry with us. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Thanks, guy. I don't know who that was, but that guy's in jail. It's like, bro, what are you doing? It's like, I know I fucked up. I fucked up pretty royal that time. My bad. Okay, UNC hostage, Chairman Hades can be hired to rescue her sister from mercenary group in the Artemis Tau. Out we go. Further. No, Hades, Artemis Tau. I did not fucking pay attention again, son of a bitch. Okay. I'm sorry, Artemis Tau cluster. Missalone system. Pay attention. The Missalone. Yeah, I'll watch it pull. I'll watch it pull out board. Fucking swoop. Do the thing, Joker, do the thing! Yeah! Cause that's how J-Dog does it. Survey. Fragus is a standard hydrogen helium gas giant with an abundance of airborne hydrocarbons. Gas deposits discovered. Some cool fart gas. Shajila has a very dense atmosphere of ammonia and oxygen. Its temperature surface is mainly composed of alumina and deposits of sulfur. Convoys in the system have recently logged a number of unregistered vessels operating nearby. Sargila has an extensive silicon-based, oxygen-breathing ecology. Heavily populated areas are covered with fine silica, or silicon dioxide dust, the respiratory byproduct of the world's higher animal. The respiratory byproduct of the world's higher animal forms. High-speed surface winds, often laden with abrasive silica dust, thus present a hazard. Jesus. In areas where the wind deposits a great deal of silica, footing can be treacherous. Avas are discouraged. Well, they need giant batteries to even work, don't they? On this one, rescue mission? Yeah. Take Rex and Cade. Oh yeah! Fucking A. landed that shit, y'all? It's more to the crew. Alright, let's see here. There's a stronghold. Incinerated. Yeah, that's not going well for you. I like that you still put the effort forward. Moving out. I like that you actually still tried. Like, even though there was no fucking way that was gonna go in your favor. That I can appreciate. Helmet disappear. I'd like to actually try and talk first. No? Okay, I guess not. A. Thank you, Rex.
Here it comes.
Did not mean to do that. Out. Thank you.
Perimeter secured.
Good looking, Kate. Alright. Hell yeah. I'll take all of that. Thank you. That is well. Oh, sweet baby June. This place had all the coolest shit. And they got a hammer 3. Ooh, it's a different color. Let's pop on this new armor. Oh. Similar to the one I already was rocking. Bex can't be Joseph's. I have nothing for you, my boy. Let's see here. Yeah, hold position there, I guess. I don't know. What am I supposed to do? This is a base, but is it the base is the question. Oh, I think it might be the base. Can't allow that to be true. Was it decryption? Ah, my decryption skill is still too low. Ah, come on. Investigate. You discover evidence that the Asari leading these slavers and Nasara Dantius. That the Asari leading these slavers and Nasara Dantius, an important ambassador, are sisters. You should. Oh, okay. Whoops. I might have exploded her. She might have been that Asari Slayer. Huh. This is gonna put a wrinkle in our plans here to get paid. Well, let's see how it works out. Maybe she already knew her sister was a supervillain. Or attempting to be a supervillain. Who knows? I forget how to get picked up. Ah, okay, it's F. F to return to Normandy. Cool. Good to know. Oh, but Hades Gamma. Oh, here we go. The Ontario is a Kowloon-class modular convoy of human design, configured for mixed freight and passenger hauling. It is making a hard burn for cover in an asteroid cluster. It's probably because there's a bunch of dickholes on here. Alright. I guess we'll take Ash and Garrus. Oh. We'll take Ash and Liara. Cause you gotta get closer to my crew, you shit. I don't care how much you fucking dislike them. Suck off.
Take cover! Intruders! Kill the hostage!
We should make haste to make the safe.
Ah, hell. Why did he fucking go out like that? Oh my god. It's like, why did I die like this? Alright, hang on. I'm gonna switch up the crew here. Oh, my biotic specialist on this. Whoops. Uh-oh. Am I not able to Prototype mission again? Oh shit. I'm out of fucked up. I'm out of fucked up completely. No, I can't still board it. Okay. I want Rex and Caden. My counter H on fucking deck on this one. We got 3 minutes to make it across. What? I'm the only one taking damage from it? Oh, because it's not even fucking getting out.
Intruders, kill the hostage.
That was a waste of all of my fucking... Ugh. Oh my god. Guys, we gotta get our... We can't... Oh shit, yeah. We couldn't even contest. It's so hard. This third person isn't... This version of third person is not the best.
Intruders, kill the hostage.
Oh fuck, I'm stuck here. That's sort of working.
You're good to go.
Both of them down? Shit. Okay.
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish the charade? Please, I was trying to help you people.
Let's not do anything we're all going to regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
But I've changed my mind. Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
Bro.
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
Okay. Now you need him.
Think about this. Burns is the one man who can help you.
Yes, if you release me, I can take another look at the reparations request.
What? We're supposed to trust you?
I'm an L2 like you.
Yes!
Trust me.
It worked.
The commander can make sure that Burns follows through.
And I will.
Sure. You promise us freedom and say everything will be fine, but as soon as we surrender, you'll double-cross us.
Ooh, okay. Fuck it, yeah, this is as much as you get, bro. Like, I can't fucking do much better.
I'm not promising
You're
to
already
let you
doing
go.
big crime.
All I'm saying is that Burns will take another look. Right, Burns?
Absolutely. I had no idea that the L2 biotics were this desperate. If I'd known...
You should have.
The reparations will come.
Done nothing.
For whatever it's worth. I promise that.
If they don't, I will kick you so hard in the dick.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander.
Yes. Situation
I thought I was
defused.
dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
No.
Then you weren't
didn't.
doing your job.
You fuck.
Fifth Fleet Cruiser will pick you and the prisoners up.
Good luck, Chodlyoko. Ooh, glad I made a right turn there. Alright, let's start looting. Some chemical rounds. Alright, hey, you guys don't mind if I loot your shit, do you? Just gonna go sneak around in here, look at this. Oh, average decryption. And wait for the got it. Alright. On to the next. This is just shit that could have bodied more fools. Doors around here. I'm like, what did I step back into there? Oh, I stepped back into this little pocket. I'm surprised I even made it out of that shit alive, dude. That was fucking nutty. Because they were just fucking knocking me down over and over with those fucking biotic blasts. I was getting fucking railed crazy. I'm like, I do not dig it.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander. Chairman Burns was quite impressed by the way you resolved the situation peacefully. Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Hell yeah! As they should be. A motherfucking shepherd! Beb Shep, motherfucker, what you know about it? It's that boy Beb Shep. Exodus cluster. What's going on in the Exodus cluster? Asteroid X-57. Maybe jumping ahead here. On some story stuffs. Asteroid X-57. Let's see here. X-57 is a large magnetic asteroid originally located at the trailing... Oh. At the trailing Lagrange... At the trailing Lagrange point of the gas giant Bohr. With the increased development of Terra Nova, a new orbital port facility was necessary. Due to a shortage of funding, it was decided to mine out X-57 using the rediscovered resources to finish out the interior for habitation. The asteroid was the asteroid was decelerated from Bohr's orbit using fusion torches, allowing it to fall into the orbit of Terra Nova. Recently, communications with the engineering team on X-57 has been lost. Fusion torches have reignited, and the asteroid's accelerating towards Terra Nova. I mean, we do gotta stop Garrus, but that, or not Garrus, but Saren, but that's also really bad. I'm kinda gonna hop on that. We got the chance. Who should we roll with here? I'm gonna go Gare Bears. And, Tali, you can come too. You might end up dealing with fucking biotics, and that'll be bad. Not having any encounters, but, oh shit.
Status.
This is probably
Census
DLC.
review.
This is DLC. Whoops.
Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. Can you hear me? Haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
Hang on a second.
going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova. We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Stay put. I'll get those other torches offline as soon as I can.
Thanks. I'll contact you when I can.
Hey.
Oh God. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
You can't go firing your weapon at everything that moves. What the hell's wrong with you?
Sorry. I thought you were one of them.
Here's the tip. 2 eyes, human. 4 eyes, Batarian.
Yeah, okay. I'll remember that.
Leave the fighting to me from now on. Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family. They live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
Should I requisition a cow to walk through ahead of me?
Look, you can disable them, just not remotely. I didn't have the equipment to set it up differently. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
I'll look for them, but the torches have to be my priority.
Yeah, you're right. Saving Terra Nova is more important than my team. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me.
Kate is alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
Give me a worst-case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid. Could the colony be evacuated?
Shepard, it took 30 years for the population to grow that large. I'm sure they're moving people to remote areas, but they'd never be able to get more than a few thousand off-world. We just don't have enough ships. No one does. Well, maybe the Quarians, but I don't see them suddenly showing up and offering us a ride.
Time's running short. I better get moving.
I think I'll make myself scarce in case any Batarians come back. Good luck, Shepard.
blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again. Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them.
yourself back to the base! Release the Baron! Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed. Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are gonna die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Maybe you should take your men and go, before you get hurt.
I don't think so. Bollock would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Bollock wants you dead. And what Bollock wants, Bollock gets. I can't change that.
Spoken like a true lackey. You get me out of here and I'll take care of Bollock. Or you could take your chances with me.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Bollock's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises. For both our sakes.
Valak will get what's coming to him, and so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Alex, hold up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock. You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
I'm just getting started.
Predictable, but this is over. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours. Aside from using resources that should have been ours. We were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen. That's why we attacked you at Elysium. That's why I'm doing this. You forced our hand.
You attacked us first. When we retaliated, you ran off to the Council hoping for help. When you didn't get it, you hid. You've got no one to blame but yourselves.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
I'm not letting a terrorist like you go free. Do what you want with the others, but it'll be the last thing you do.
I hope this is worth it! I'm going to enjoy gutting you. you're no better than us. I gave you a chance to save them, and you threw it away. Who's the real terrorist here?
You. But you're dead.
Is it safe?
That was the last of them. Can you tell if the asteroid's stable?
You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Have you found Katie and her team?
Balak murdered Katie and the others. Blew them up with a bomb.
All of them? Katie? And her brother, everyone?
Son of a bitch.
How could this happen?
God, dude.
I thought you were...
Once again,
couldn't
did it.
you save them?
Fucking foolish. God damn it. That was foolish. I said cool things. I was like, you're a bitch, bad guy. Fuck you. All sorts of stuff. Just been rambling in the fucking ether to nothing again because I forgot to switch my mic on. That's what happens when you can't actually see the on and off thing. Certain mics do need a light. I'm a damn fool. The cost was
Yes,
too high.
I could have, if I let the Batarians go. But then they might have done the same thing to another colony, or two more, or a dozen.
That doesn't... I know in my head what you're saying makes sense. It's just a little hard to see the big picture right now, alright? Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone.
Oh, man.
Ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
Excuse me. God damn it. Realized I was on mic, realized I was off mic. This sucks. That was a crazy thing to happen for like an hour. Such a fool. Oh my god. Alright, I'm so stupid, dude. It's off forever, too.
I know it's a lot to ask, but that Omni tool of yours? I could really use something like that.
Shepard, I think I mentioned that you saved my kids and grandkids. What's an Omni tool compared to that? Take it, with my blessing.
Thanks, though.
I hope you get good use out of it.
One more thing.
Engineers.
You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh. Again, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Oh, man. Well, I turned that guy into a literal lone survivor. Oh, holy hell. That's an Omni tool. Jesus. Okay. That didn't just give me an Omni tool. He gave me the Omni tool. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Jiminy Crimbus. Ah. It's like, just so you know what you did. So you know how much of a villain you are. And how you have to explain this to the fucking council now. Council is going to fucking hate me for this one. I think they'd have more to say for me for not having my mic on. Just as anybody should. God, dude. That is chapping my ass for reals. I don't even remember when I turned it off. Was it when I freaking went to go eat? Oh god, I don't know if it was when I went to eat or something. God, dude. I gotta look back at the fucking shit. See, I fucking... Oh my god, okay. Let's figure out how to get the hell out of here. stairways, yes? Or from between it? Between. Betwixt the stairways. Tis where I have found myself. Okay, there we go. God damn it, dude. I'm so pissed off. I can't believe I did that. Alright. Open galaxy map. Oh, that was disasterific. In multiple ways. Pharos is the one I want to go to next. Boy, that was extra horrific.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Oh boy.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command.
Hackett?
We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What's going down?
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Oh, God, what?
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Okay.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Okay. The Exogen Corporation has founded a pilot colony on Pharos to explore the Prothean ruins that blanket 2/3 of the planet's landmass. The atmosphere is fouled with dust. Terrestrial travel is hampered by crumbling debris dozens of meters deep. Or crumbled debris dozens of meters deep. That is a weird way to put that. There are indications that Pharos was a much colder world in the past. Pharos has 2 large moons, Orca, the father, and Veritet. Let's see what's going on here first. Presley, you bitch. Oh man, I'm so fucking mad at myself, dude. I cannot fucking believe I killed this. Alright, let's take Tali, because she's been a beast, and I don't know. She's been fucking letting me down here lately. Take Tali and Ash.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior.
Oh yeah, Ash, can you equip
atmosphere
Actually, what you can do, Williams, is get your armor up. Oh, she has immunity? Okay. Advanced immunity. Oh, there's heavy armor for her. Assault training. I don't know why I'm making her field medic, but fuck it. She's a shield master. Burr. Up to advanced carnage. Intimidation up to full. Inspector training. Fitness. Oh, I wonder why I'm not looking getting shit done with the sniper. Well, that might explain it. Williams, equip this mantis. You. Give me that face, goddammit. That
atmosphere.
okay.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Oh. Hey.
We saw your ship. Fight Dan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who?
Who's Fidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
Oh, shit! Hug it. this fucking place. Okay, now I remember it.
Those Geth are bloody dangerous. Die of thirst, the Geth will surely kill us all. How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
The Geth are mounting another attack.
Probably not. While decrypting these logs, you found something suspicious. Several months' worth of human rations were delivered to an uncharted world in the Voyager cluster. The logs aren't clear, but it appears they may have been dropped off somewhere in the Amazon system. Oh my god. Well, we all know what that means. Baser's fucking getting a big pater.
My headaches are getting better. I just have to stop thinking about Pat.
The Geth just keep coming.
Whoa, okay, calm down. You're freaking out your patient there. Sure that's not great for her stress. Ah, shit.
Huh, Commander.
You're fine.
I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Oh,
Protect the heart of the colony!
Chipped up. There's a stairway. Better than could have.
Protect the heart of the colony!
Oh shit, there's still more? Damn, my bad. I'll go back. I'll continue protecting. Oh, yeah.
bunkered. Check in with Fidan, but I think we're done here.
Yeah. Sounds a solid plan. Yo, Fitty.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I'm just glad your colony is safe.
I appreciate
Charlie
your
smiles.
concern and your efforts against the Geth.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
Tell me what the Geth want. Why are they attacking you?
If you want answers, go ask them yourselves.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the Exogeny headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
What's Exogeny?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to Exogeny headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
Every Geth I kill brings me one step closer to Saren.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
What can you tell me about the defenses the Geth have set up?
I don't have any details, but I'll wager it's a lot more fortified than the command post.
They landed at least one Geth ship at Exogeny, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway. Expect a hard fight.
Operation.
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
We need those Geth destroyed.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
Okay.
Let's talk about Zeus, Hope, and Pharos in general.
Of course, Commander.
Tell me about your colony.
Life is hard and often brutal, even without our current problems. Colonial affairs back on Earth told us we'd be beneath the notice of any raiders. I guess they weren't counting on the Geth. But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place, unlike anything I've experienced before.
How big was the original Pharos colony?
We were nearly 1,000 at the main site, 200 more at my outpost. When the first wave obliterated our defenses, we fell back to Zeus Hope.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck.
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations with Varen meat, but it's too dangerous. The Alpha Varen, he's huge and he's mad. Rabid, maybe. Totally uncontrollable. I can't do anything until he's dead.
I have a ship. I could bring in supplies from off-world.
I'd rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
Tell me about hunting Varen.
Hunting them is impossible while fending off the Geth. On the positive side, they'll attack anything, even those damn synthetics. The big Alpha Varen is the real problem. He's mad, erratic, completely unpredictable.
I have to go.
So long.
Let's see here. So, I think it's that way deeper into the complex. Let's see what else.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have to deal with the water shortage.
Is there anything I can do?
Hey.
The utilities
know that
building was
voice.
one of the first to fall under Geth control. Find the mains and turn them back on. Until then, this colony is dry.
Will do, Cree Summers.
I have to go.
I wish you luck.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
So
If I find anything while I'm looking around, I'll send it your way.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate it.
And what do you need, Fred?
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available to you if you wish.
Oh.
Let me see what you have.
You're just helpful.
Of course. I may be able to provide a few.
Oh, you're just a helpful person being rad. Okay, thank you. Ooh. I have two of these. Can get rid of one. Let's see here. I'll sell that. Incendiary explosives. Ooh. I think I'll keep it to that, and then probably change up to some high explosives, recoil dampeners. Pistol striker to drop that in. Argus. Drop that, I guess. That too, I suppose. Still nowhere near it. Ah, heck. That's okay. Maybe we'll find stuff out there to freaking collect some.
You're the commander of the ship that just landed.
Are you the captain of this freighter?
Not originally. The captain died in one of the Geth raids. I'm the last crew member.
Holy shit.
We shouldn't even be here. The Solarian merchant promised us a fortune. I wish... I suppose it could be worse.
What's wrong with the ship?
There's too much damage. Maybe if the Geth stopped attacking, I could fix her. Then again, if there were no Geth, I might just stay on a while.
Goodbye.
Good luck out there.
Okay. So, we've got water, food, power cells to find. Oh, hey, we didn't talk to this guy. What's up, man?
You'll have to forgive my wife. Calantha's not in her right mind. She just needs to relax and accept what's happened.
What? Bro, what?
What happened to your wife?
The constant attacks have strained us all. She'll adapt. We all have.
Is there anything I can do for her?
No, she just needs time. Time to absorb everything. We'll be fine.
I have to go.
Please.
Hello, Off-Worlder.
Hey,
I'm
Kelly.
glad that we are totally forgotten by the rest of the galaxy.
Dear, please try to rest. You're not ready to speak.
But they should know... I mean, they are very important. Yes. That's better.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm fine. I just need to try to think clearly. It's just a lingering pain from the last attack. I'll be fine.
I see no major injury, but something must be causing her pain.
Please, just let her rest. She just needs rest.
She needs some of that rock. Some of that sugar, man. She got the itch. She got the itch deep in the skin. Alright. Let's head on to the broken skyway. Excuse me.
Watch out! I don't know how much more I can take.
Ooh, that was crazy. Go rebels. Alright, everybody
All right,
in the makeup.
heading for the Geth base. Let's take it to him.
Screen grabs there.
That's some kind of comm signal. Too weak to pinpoint. Someone's getting it. More attacks.
Any sign of movement? Could still be in there. It's only been a few days.
Hang on. Okay, dang. Yeah, everything's at full. Now hear the
She's my daughter. I'll wait as long as I have to.
Got him.
We've got movement. Some kind of vehicle. Not one of the Geth.
Sounds like they've spotted us. They must be close.
Dealing with the Geth is more important.
True, but we also gotta get in here. It's going down.
That's close enough.
Relax, Jong. They're obviously not Geth.
Get back, Juliana. Who are you? What do you want?
Stand down.
I suggest you put that weapon down unless you're ready to use it.
Don't worry about him. He only cares about the company.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
Baidan and some of the members of Zoo's Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were all dead.
I said they were probably all dead.
They're not dead, but the Geth have really pounded them.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
Are we getting close to their base?
You're almost there. They're holed up in the Exogeny headquarters, just a bit further down the Skyway.
Those headquarters are private property, soldier. Remove the Geth and nothing else.
Hey, shut the fuck
I'm
up.
not interested in your company's secrets.
Commander, before you go, my daughter, Lisbeth, she's missing.
They shouldn't waste time poking around. We can do a proper accounting of our casualties after the Geth are gone.
That's my daughter you're talking about. She's still alive. I know it.
Where is your daughter, Juliana?
She was working in the Exogeny building when the attacks came.
Oh, yeah, there were several places she could hide. For a short time.
If she's in there, I'll get her out.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you.
Do you know what the Geth are after?
I have no idea. We certainly haven't found anything of use. Something Exogeny is keen to remind us of.
We need to recoup our expenses. It's nothing personal.
What was the building used for?
Oh, yeah, we repurposed that structure to serve as headquarters for Exogeny. That's mostly offices with a number of light-duty R&D labs.
Exogeny is a master at repurposing anything and everything.
The company has to make a profit somehow, Juliana. Feros is a long way from self-sufficient.
Where is your daughter, Juliana?
Somewhere at the Exogeny headquarters, I hope.
Alright.
Stay bunkered down until I find out what the Geth are after.
Of course. And please remember, if you see my daughter...
Save her from not getting gethed up. Gavin.
I was hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me. I've got a bit of a problem.
Alright.
What do you need?
I need to retrieve some data. It's not a big job, but it pays well.
I'm listening.
Good. Good. Poking around in the ruins has become a bit too dangerous for me.
What is it about you that makes people assume we enjoy being in harm's way?
It's not that bad, really. All you need to do is find my console at Exogeny headquarters and drop the data onto this OSD. It's that simple.
I'll look around if I get the chance.
I appreciate it. That data could be worth a lot of money. Of course, this all depends on getting out of here alive.
Why work in the middle of nowhere if your skills are so useful?
Maybe I've got a bit of the frontier spirit in me. That, or the alternative is a bit too secure for my liking. Freelancers don't have to worry about security as much, so long as we keep a low profile.
Oh.
Do you have any idea what the Geth were looking for?
That's for smarter men than me to figure out. I have no idea what anyone would want with this ruin.
Tell me about the data I'm getting for you.
Plans for a few prototype mods. I'm a freelancer. Some of my mods are highly sought after.
Time to get moving.
Just keep in mind what I said.
Alright, will do. Picking up hacker missions, taking up tech stuff. Fuck. Trying to drive out. There you go. Keep fucking it up.
You owe us for this. The Skyway's crawling with Geth. Package is secure. We're leaving now. Wait. Shut down the comm. We've got incoming Geth. Damn it! Shut down the comm!
Oh, I'm having a bad mango time here. Oh, it's a bad mango time. Good. Alright, good there. Yeesh. Bunch of bungus spots. Spin around. These two are fucking kicking ass. Like, actually, you were given shit for good reason.
One-way
but
drop, Commander.
You were like fucking kicking the shit out of you right now. Genuinely impressed.
Can't get through this with the gear we have. Has to be another way in.
Oh, decryption door.
Now it gets fun.
What was that? Oh, totally disable. I'll do that, and then Ash. Dolly? Oh, fuck. I was that close, dude. I was that fucking close. How far back am I? I'm at the fucking refugee. No, don't tell me I'm really back at the refugee camp. Oh no. Oh no. Where am I for real? Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh my gosh, where am I for real? Resume? Where are we? Are we really all the way back at the fucking camp? No. Fuck. This has been pretty balls. Oh man. What a bummer. Alright, well, dang. Been playing for almost 4 hours now. Had the FLub-up with the freaking mic and whatnot. And I think I'm just getting a little tired here. So for now we're gonna call it. We'll be back later. Save Pharos, or as much of it as we can, from the goddamn Geth. But, telling y'all, Trashmancer. Peace the fuck out. Check y'all later.